National League Championship Series. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan,
at 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got
could be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Anthony Iwasi will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus our attention on infielder Yoan Moncada. This guy, when I watch this guy play, I can't help but think back to highlights of Robbie Alomar. The way he's able to play with that baseball, quick hands, dynamic defender, switch hitter with pop from the both sides. 5-tool talents do not come around too often like this guy.
Right side, but it's well foul.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lester moving in. He's there and records the first out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box now, Elvis Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Iwasi has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
First pitch on its way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive. And that thing goes whistling into the stands. You hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Once again, the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crook on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Carlos Aponte is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Cletus Erasmus.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoán Moncada, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoán Moncada. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gibbons is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced it.
No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Hobbs leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jesse Padilla.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up. A little bit inside. 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pops racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Logan Gibbons. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Gibbons makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Robert Inouye. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
The pitcher, Carlos Aponte, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Uwasi is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Embry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
3 runs already home here. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He pulls this one into right. Hobbs is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Chicago.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Johnny Lester.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Lewis Norwood.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Jason Brooks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. Crook, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Embry is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Stepping into the box, Elvis Franco. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough. So stepping in, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He pulls this one into right. Hobbs back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Stepping up to the plate, Victor Marrero. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, and it's belted high and deep into right center, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Striding forward now, Logan Gibbons, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Padilla is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Count is 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now
you always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Raul Mendoza is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Raul Mendoza. Inouye will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Two men are on with 2 men out.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets nothing. Coming to the plate now, Esteban Casilla, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now with the plate, Raul Mendoza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next to the bat, the shortstop, Cletus Erasmus.
Digging in, Cletus Erasmus. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Santiago going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Casilla at third with 2 away. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Carlos Aponte.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Elvis Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
2-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready, Santiago.
In now, Freddie Santiago. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. High in the air out to center field. Lester is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Roy Hobbs, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Roy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Nope.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Forrest Smith. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And that misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
One there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Johnny Lester, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Standing in now, Lewis Smallwood, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lester, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
the first baseman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan.
He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Logan Gibbons. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike two.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field, it's the Cubs 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Jason.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. To short. To his left, Franco. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Esteban Casilla.
So coming to the plate, Esteban Casilla. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Adrian Franco will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and one to count. Two and one. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Popped him up. Inoue is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 1.
Ladies and
Darrell
gentlemen,
White
your
takes over to start
please.
the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the New York Mets, number 59, Darrell White.
Now to the plate, Robert Inoue.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Robert Inoue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1 pitch. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Embry.
Ready now, J.C. Embry. First pitch on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box, Elvis Franco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Crook moves over, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Cubs 7 and the Mets 1. Freddie Escobar enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Freddie Escobar.
Also striding in, Yoan Moncada. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Escobar, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Roy Hobbs waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Full count, 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Roy Hobbs. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The first baseman, number 34.
Riding in once again, Forrest Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Gibbons is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So digging in now, Johnny Lester. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hobbs stands at second with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 2-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The third baseman, number 16, Lewis.
At the plate, Lewis Smallwood. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Three and one now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marrero will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The Cubs are on top 7-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Henry Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 25, Henry Delgado. Now playing third base.
So in now for Chicago, Victor Marrero.
Renato Nunez.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, number 3,
Jesse Padilla will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 34.
Some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Logan Gibbons. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Standing in now, Robert Inouye. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. It's full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
count remains full.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Lionel Amon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Charlie Lopez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Charlie Lopez.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. It's 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hobbs racing back, still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Short, hit hard. Erasmus fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 11-2. Frank Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Frank Ramirez.
Digging in now, Esteban Casilla.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gibbons on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Mets go down quickly. That won't help much. It's 11-2. In now, Elvis Franco. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
The shortstop, Elvis
First
Franco.
delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Now
wow.
batting, the center fielder,
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Victor Marrero. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Next up for New York, Yoan Moncada. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Roy Hobbs will be next. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strikes.
This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 34.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Forrest Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gibbons will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. That won't help much. It's 11-2 here. Michael Bermudez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 4, Michael Bermudez. Now playing first base and batting 6th.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1. And this is hit on the ground to second for Moncada. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 34.
Ready to take his hacks again, Logan Gibbons, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Splitter outside for ball 3. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Robert Inouye. And now pitch on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hot shot on the ground is short. Erasmus is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains an 11-2 ball game.
Ladies and
Sean
gentlemen,
Roberts
your
takes
attention,
the mound
please.
as he's been called
These
upon to
changes
pitch.
for the Cubs. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 24, John Roberts.
Now batting,
pitching
Johnny
and batting
Lester,
ninth,
starting things for his
33,
side in the
Tommy
9th as they face the
Leeper.
improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Popped him up. Buckner in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Roberto Trejo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Padilla in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gibbons over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Crook.
Into the box, Jason Crook. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. That finds the zone, a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lester, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, but they still face a 7-run deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting thing.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
William Johnson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Number 4.
Renato Nunez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Johnson, a native of Georgia. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Gibbons. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cletus Erasmus.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cletus Erasmus. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Marrero makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(11-4) at the end of this affair. The Chicago Cubs take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Carlos Aponte is the winning pitcher of record. Anthony Iwasi couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt